Welcome to September and happy Labor Day. I'm really happy that y'all are here today. And excuse me, the weather's gotten cooler, so everything, sinuses are all deciding, hey, we're going to act funky. I was going to do this video yesterday, actually, after church, but I started not feeling real good, so I thought, well, I just decided I'd make it this morning. It's actually, well, I guess not morning, it's about 11 o'clock, and so I will try to post this right after I make it. But anyway, I'm back home, as you can see, and I do have picked up several new subscribers, and I'm really grateful to have you here. And I welcome, any more subscribers. If this is your first time watching my videos, please subscribe. And if you like the videos when I post them, give me a thumbs up, and please share them to your different social media outlets. And let me see, it seems as if there was something else I wanted to say. So we'll go ahead and get started, since I can't remember what it was. So today we are going to be making just some simple pork and beans. They're not completely from scratch, but pretty close. The main thing is you just don't have to soak the dry beans overnight and then go from there. So I'm going to turn you down. I know I say so a lot, don't I? I taught a Sunday school class for years. Actually, I still teach a lady Sunday school class, but we do it online now. And but this was many years ago at a different church, and I had one of the ladies in there tell me, which she was probably about 20 years older than I was. This was probably back when I was in my late 30s, early 40s. But she told me one day, she said, when you're teaching, you use the word just so much. And she actually told me how many times I used it. She had actually counted. So then I was a little self-conscious and tried to be so aware of it. But I'm still not good at doing that. I'll go with this one. Scrape all of this out. I'm just putting in here a can of pork and beans. I'm just making a small batch, but you could definitely double, triple, whatever you want to do. This is a 15-ounce can. There are not any exact measurements, unless I'm baking. Majority of my cooking are not exact measurements. So just dump that can in here. I'm going to add some garlic that I chopped up, more like I minced this up, and that's perfectly fine, probably a little bit better. This was probably about half of a small onion, and again, your preference. You could also put some green pepper, chop that up and put it in here, but I do not have any. I need to go do some shopping since I'm home. I think I got back home last Thursday. Yeah, I think that's when it was. Got home Thursday. Okay, let me get a spoon out, because I don't want my hands touching this brown sugar. I would put molasses in this, but my molasses, I've had them for so long that they've already hardened up on me. And I just didn't want to take the time to, set that tin can down in hot water. So I have some dark brown sugar here I'm using. You could use light brown. You can use molasses. The brown sugar that we normally buy is just regular white sugar with molasses added to it. So I want probably about a tablespoon in there. Maybe a smidgen more. And I'm not even sure if this measures out to a real tablespoon or not. So that's just one of those bigger spoons that comes with, your silverware set. We're going to, I should put this in for brown sugar. Okay, in here I have some pineapple that I I'm going to say this may be anywhere from a fourth to a third of a cup. If you bought one of those little 3-ounce cans, I think they're 3 ounces if they still sell them, then that would work. I just had a bigger can. I just took some out of it and let it drain, and then I, washed my hands real good, and then I squeezed it to get more of the water out, or the juice. But of course, save that juice. You can use it in cakes and so many things, or just drink it. I like to just drink it. And this is the unsweetened pineapple, crushed pineapple. Get as much of that out of there as I can. Go over to the sink. All right. Then set that there. I should have taken it over with it. Always shake your mustard up real good, because if not, you're going to have watery stuff when you first squirt it out. We're going to put in maybe about a tablespoon of it, roughly, again, preference. Then we're going to put in, what I like to put in is some barbecue sauce. And I like hickory and brown sugar. Doesn't matter what brand. Doesn't matter what kind. What flavor. Whatever you want. Whatever you have on hand. And we're going to put about a good tablespoon in there. Maybe just a little more. We're going to say roughly a tablespoon and a half. Again, I'm just guessing as I go. Can y'all see that? Then we're going to just stir it up really, really good. You have to probably mash up that pineapple to get it broke loose. Now let me get a spoon and taste this. See if it's close to what I want. Okay. I think it's sweet enough. So I am going to add just a tad more mustard, not much, just a tad. I want a little more barbecue sauce. I'm going to put in probably about another tablespoon. And then that should about get it. So in total, I put approximately, to go over it again, I put one of the 16-ounce cans, 15-ounce, whatever it is, pork and beans. Don't drain it, just stick it in here. Then I added, I'd say from about a fourth cup, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, fourth cup crushed pineapple. Buy the big can, it's really a lot cheaper, and just make plans to use the rest of the pineapple during the week. I put in about, say, maybe a tablespoon and a half of the mustard, and probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the barbecue sauce. Now, I am out of liquid smoke. I really thought I had some, or I would have had just a tad more in here. So that's a little bit of liquid smoke. Because I do like mine to have kind of a smoky taste. All right. Just take you a casserole dish. You could do a, pie pan, baking pan, whatever you have. Remember how I say my butter wrappers every time I use up a stick of butter? And so I am just going to take it and just grease this with it. This can probably still be used once or twice more, so I am just going to fold it all back up and put it back in the refrigerator. I guess I did not bring me anything over here to wipe my hands with. There we go. And a little towel over there. Okay. Just pour it into your dish. Scrape all of that out. Has your weather turned nicer? Ours is starting to turn nicer today. And it's supposed to be that way all week, so I am so glad. All right. Now to this, we are going to add some bacon slices across there. I am just going to put 3 across it. I could probably put a little piece there and a little piece there, but since I only had the 1 can of beans, that's all I'm going to do. And this is thicker cut bacon. It's not the real thin slices. If I had the real thin slices, then I definitely would have put a little bit there and a little bit there to fill it in. All right, I am going to stick this in my toaster oven. Oh, I got you crooked, didn't I? I'm going to put this in my toaster oven, and then I will bring you back when it's finished. I am going to start out at about 45 minutes, and it may go up to an hour. I want to make sure that the bacon is at least, semi-halfway cooked. Then I do want to make sure that most of the juice is absorbed in the baked beans, but not all of it. I don't like when I get baked beans and there's just juice running everywhere. Everyone's different, but I don't like them real dry either. So since this is kind of shallow today, I may start at 30 minutes and work my way up. But, that's just what you have to do. You start it, then you check it, and keep going. Because one thing, everyone's oven temperatures are different, even though they cook different, unless you have a thermometer in there to read. My toaster oven seems to run hotter, so I always go down about 25 degrees on it. So I will bring y'all back when it's all finished, okay? All right, y'all, they are finished. And let me see. You can see there. Dig into them. See what they look like. A little bit closer. Now you could tilt them a little bit and drain off some of that bacon grease if you wanted to. But you see how they're kind of pulling away because we use that butter. And plus the grease from the bacon, they're pulling away. So there's not going to be any of that residue left. Now you could get them a little bit drier if you like them drier. And if you don't like them quite as dry, you could cook them a little bit less. I cooked these for 45 minutes. And so that would be 350 in the regular oven. All right, let me turn you up here a minute. So you can, there we go. Okay, again, if you wouldn't mind giving me, let me see. There we go. A thumbs up, or click the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And if you wouldn't mind sharing with other subscribers. If you don't have social media, if you would just tell your friends about the channel, that would be wonderful. And remember, you can always catch me over on Facebook at the same name as the YouTube channel, Mammy Murray's Musings, over on Facebook. And you can also email me. You can message me on Messenger through Facebook, or you can always email me at mammymurray16@gmail.com. So several ways to contact me there if you ever need to contact me. You can always contact me with prayer requests that you have. You know, anytime you have a prayer request, please contact me and I'll be praying for you. You can even jot it down, here in the comments on the show. And I really welcome all of your comments here on the videos that I make. I appreciate them all. Even if you have hints for me, hey, I do this or I do that, or if you have suggestions of something you would like to see me cook, you can also do that. So anyway, well, listen, y'all have a wonderful day and have a safe Labor Day. And remember to always season your cooking with love. All right, y'all.